Hello, church. It's Pastor Jeremy coming to you from the parsonage with another daily devotion. Today, Jayne West is going to share with us a passage from Scripture that reveals God's dreams for God's people in a world that is filled with injustice and oppression.
Hi, church. This is Jayne West, and I'm glad to finally be getting around to doing a devotional that I've been procrastinating on for a little while. I'm sure I'm not alone in the fact that I don't only dislike seeing my face on camera or hearing my voice on recording, but sometimes it's just hard if you don't really know what to say or you don't really think you have anything to share that's too groundbreaking. But I thought that kind of made it all that more important that I just go ahead and get on with it and do my devotional because I just keep reminding myself that God doesn't need me to say anything groundbreaking. So here it goes. So the the passage that I chose was Isaiah 58, verses 6 through 10. Is not this the kind of fasting I have chosen, to loose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke? Is it not to share your food with the hungry and to provide the poor wanderer with shelter? When you see the naked, to clothe them, and not to turn away from your own flesh and blood? Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Then you will call, and the Lord will answer. You will cry for help, and he will say, Here am I. If you do away with the yoke of oppression, with pointing finger and malicious talk, and if you spend yourselves in behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will rise in the darkness, and your night will become like the noonday. So that I've been kind of sitting on for the last couple of months, and I think that with everything that's going on in the news since George Floyd's murder, and just rehashing every single one of those senseless murders that's gone on before him, and that's really, it just comes at such a perfect time. And that passage is really one of my favorites. It just kind of leads me. It kind of makes the Christian the humanitarian too, and that's what I really love about that. And again, it's not calling us to do anything really out of the norm. God expects this to be the norm. So I love that, and I love knowing that my Court Street family lives by that every day. So thank you, church, for all of the ways that you set examples for me on how you serve. And I miss you, and I'm excited for the day when I'm able to see everybody in person. But I'm so glad that we're able to still be together through technology and through these ways in the meantime. Bye, church. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jayne, for sharing your heart and your voice with us. That's one of my favorite passages of Scripture, too. If Jayne said something that inspired or encouraged you, please let her know in the comments. You can find a new devotion right here each day at noon. Until we meet again, keep washing your hands, stay at home, and do not be afraid.